in 10th class, if 3 students sit on each bench, one bench will be left. If 4 students sit on each bench, one bench will be left. Find the number of students and the number of benches in that class. Okay, that is the information given. So here we find in that class how many students there, how many benches there. So we fill that students and benches as x and y. Now we have to write the given information into pair of linear equations in two variables. So by that solving that one, we get number of students, number of benches in that class. Okay, so let number of benches in the class equal to x filling and students, number of students in the class equal to y. This one filling. Now the given information to set as equations. So by the given problem, now representing the given information as pair of linear equation. So the first condition is given, if 3 students sit on each bench, one student will be left. So here y equal to, in one bench 3 students sitting, so 3x, and here one student will be left, so he is remaining, so plus 1. Next, second condition, if 4 students sit on each bench, one bench will be left, so y equal to, in one bench 4 students sitting, that means 4x. Then one bench is left. One bench is left means in that bench how many students have a chance to sit? Again 4 members have a chance to sit. So 4x minus 4. So now this information will be writing as general form. Now it will be written as 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. Now second one, 4x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. Now this pair of linear equations to checking the ratios of x coefficients, y coefficients and the constant terms. So here the x coefficient of first one, a1 equal to 3, b1 equal to minus 1 and c1 equal to 1. Next, further second equations, x coefficient a2 equal to 4, y coefficient b2 equal to minus 1 and the constant term c2 equal to minus 4. Now the ratios of x coefficients a1 by a2 equal to 3 by 4 and the y coefficients b1 by b2 equal to minus 1 by minus 1, that is nothing but 1. Next, the constant terms ratio minus 1 by minus 4, that is nothing but minus 1 by 4. Now here if we observe the ratios of coefficients, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. That means the two pair of linear equations are consistent. So the given pair of linear equations are consistent. So they are consistent. That purpose they are intersecting lines, and they are intersecting lines. Now these points linear equations to points taking. So first one, 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. For that to writing. So x corresponding y coordinate is equal to 3x plus 1, already we written, and the points x y. Okay, so if we taking the point 1, so 3 ones are 3 plus 1 equal to 4. If we taking 5, so 3 5s are 15 plus 1 equal to 16. Okay, if we taking 7, 3 7s are 21 plus 1 equal to 22. So the points are 1 4 5 16 7 22. Now the second equation taking, that is 4x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. So for the second equation, now the points taking x corresponding y equal to 4x minus 4, and the point x y. Okay, now if we substitute x equal to 1, so 4 ones 4 minus 4 equal to 0. For if we substitute 5, 4 5s 20 minus 4 equal to 16. If we substitute 7, so 4 7s 28 minus 4 equal to 24. So for 1, its corresponding y coordinate is 0. If 5 to 16, 7 to 24. Now these points locating on that graph, now we get at which point they are intersecting, that is only the answer for the solution. Now here we have to finding the number of students and number of benches in the class, so it is a positive numbers only, so we have to taking only first quadrant of the graph. Now if we observe the graph, on the graph we taking on that x axis each 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit only we taken, and that y axis we taking for every 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. Now the given points are substituting here. So if we observe for that first equation, 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0, that too, if x coordinate is 1, its corresponding y coordinate is 4, so 1 to 4, and if x coordinate is 5, corresponding y coordinate is 16, for 5 to 16. Next, for 7x coordinate, corresponding y coordinate is 22, for 7 corresponding y coordinate is 22. So now if we join all the points, we get a straight line, and it is 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. Now for the second equation, 4x minus y minus 4 equal to 0, to locating the points. For 1, its corresponding value is 0. So for 1, its corresponding y coordinate is 0. That means the point is lies on x axis. For the second point, 5 to 16. So for 5, 16 is the point, that means here only. Next for 7, 24. So for 7 to 24 is the corresponding y coordinate. Now if we join the points, here also we get a straight line. And it is 4x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. Now if we observe, the both lines are met at the point 5 comma 16. So and in the graph also, here also observe on that points 5, 16 is the common point. So the solution of this problem, that means for this graph, so the solution is 5 comma 16. Here 5 represents x coordinate, 16 represents y coordinate. So here x coordinate is number of benches in the class. So number of benches in the class are 5 and the number of students in the class, y coordinate, that is 16. Therefore number of benches in the class x equal to 5. Number of students in the class y equal to 16. Here given the linear equation 3x plus 4y equal to 11, write linear equations in two variables such that their geometrical representation form parallel lines, intersecting lines and coincidental lines. That matter 3 we examples write for the given pair of linear equation. Okay, the given linear equation is three x plus 4y equal to 11. In general form, if we write 3x plus 4y minus 11 equal to 0. Now if we taking the x coordinate a1 equal to 3 and y coordinate b2 equal to 4 and the constant term c1 equal to minus 11. Now if we taken first the here given, we want to write parallel lines. If they are parallel lines, then the condition is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, so here that model we have to write. Here the a1 is 3 and b1 is 4 and c1 is minus 11. So here a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 it want to. So here we have to taken the simplification of here a1 by a2, b1 by b2 to also same we have to get. So further simply I am writing a2 equal to 3, b2 is also 4. Now c2 is a 4 by 4 means 1, 3 by 3 means 1. So I am writing another one, that is minus, so simply plus 11 writing. So 3 by 3 equal to 1, 4 by 4 equal to 1 and 11 minus 11 by 11 equal to minus 1. So here the condition is satisfying, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, now so the linear equation is 3x plus 4y plus 11 equal to 0. Okay, now here we written the parallel line. Now if we want to write the intersecting lines, if they are intersecting lines, then the condition is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So a1 is 3 and b1 is 4. So both ratios are not equal. That model we have to take. So 3 by 4 and b2 is taken as 3. Now 3 by 4 is not equal to 4 by 3. So here the condition is satisfied. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So the linear equation is here a2 equal to 4. So 4x and b2 y coordinate is 3. So plus 3y and the constant term anyone take not a problem. So plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. Now the remaining the third condition is they are coincidental lines. So if they are coincidental lines, then a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 that equal to c1 by c2. All ratios are equal. So that model now we have to take. So simply I am taking here 3, 4 b1 and the constant term minus 11. So same values only taking 3, 4 minus 11. Now here 3 by 3 equal to 1, 4 by 4 equal to 1, minus 11 by minus 11 equal to 1. So not a problem. Okay, so here all here we get the same ratio 1 1 1. Okay, so now the linear equation. So the linear equation is, so the x coordinate is 3. So a2 equal to 3. So 3x and the y coordinate is 4. So b2 equal to plus 4, 4y and the constant term c2 equal to minus 11. So minus 11 equal to 0. So 3x plus 4y minus 11 equal to 0. In this model we have to write. So here if we observe a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, that purpose same numbers taken but c2 is differently taken. So here with the same ratio coming anyone take, there is not a problem. Okay. So for example here if I taking 3 by 12, a2 equal to 12, so its corresponding ratio is that is 1 by 4. So here also b1 by b2 condition is coming like 1 by 4. That model we have to take. So here y coefficient that is b1 is 4 given. So now we want to get 1 by 4 ratio. 1 by 4 ratio coming purpose for which the for which the again the 16 taken means 1 by 4 coming, 4 ones 4 fours. So 1 by 4 the ratio same one coming here. Okay, so now here we will take 12x plus 16y and any another number. that is equal to 0. So now they are parallel lines in that model also, and here also. So a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So here also we take any value, so 3 by 4 by, so any ratio take, not a problem. So 3 by 5, 4 by 5. So here both ratios are not equal. So here also we get a intersecting line. Now here if we observe coincidental line, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, that equal to c1 by c2. So 3 by 4 by and minus 11 by. Now here if the any one of the coefficient is multiplied by which number, with the same multiple only we have to take, then we get the coincidental lines. For example, 3 2s 6 taking, 4 2s 8, minus 11 2s minus 22. Now if we observe the ratio, that is 1 by 2, here also 1 by 2, and here also 1 by 2. Okay, so now here 6x plus 8y minus 22 equal to 0. Then here we get coincidental lines. So that matter, whatever our choices, that one take. For what values of m, the following system of equations will have a unique solution. The pair of linear equations is given here. 3x plus my equal to 10, 9x plus 12y equal to 30. So now first writing the given pair of linear equations (3x plus my equal to 10), 9x plus 12y equal to 30. So first writing the coefficients of these two linear equations. For that first equation, a1 equal to 3x coefficient, b1 equal to y coefficient m, and the constant term c1 equal to minus 10. For the second equation, x coefficient a2 equal to 9, corresponding y coefficient b2 equal to 12, and the constant term c2 equal to minus 30. Now our two given will have a unique solution. So they have unique solution. Unique solution means the condition is a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Okay, that means 3 by 9 is not equal to m by 12. So by the cross multiplication, 3 into 12 by 9 is not equal to m. 3 ones, 3 threes, 3 ones, 3 fours. That means m is not equal to 4. So here in that real numbers except 4, any value we substitute, we get the pair of system of equations has a unique solution. So for r minus 4 we get unique solution. Okay, for what values of t, the following pair of linear equations has no solution. 2x minus ty equal to 5, 3x plus 2y equal to 11. So first the given equations are 2x minus ty equal to 5. 3x plus 2y equal to 11. If we taken the coefficients of x and y and the constant terms for that first equation, a1 equal to 2, b1 equal to minus t, c1 equal to 5. For the second equation, 3x plus 2y equal to 11 to a2 equal to 3, b2 equal to 2 and c2 equal to 11. Now here given the linear equations has no solution, so they have no solution. So they have not any solution means the condition is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. So a1 by a2, that means 2 by 3 equal to b1 by b2 minus 2t by 2 and not equal to c1 by c2 5 by 11. So now here we equalize the first two coefficients, 2 by 3 equal to minus t by 2 by that cross multiplication, 2 2's by 3 equal to minus t. So 2 2's 4 by 3 equal to minus t. Now this minus 1 sending, that is now t equal to minus 4 by 3. Okay, so if we substitute t value minus 4 by 3, then we get they are parallel lines and it has no solution. For what values of p, the following pair of linear equations have infinite solutions. The pair of linear equations are given: px plus 3y minus half p minus 3 equal to 0, 12x plus py minus p equal to 0. So first the given equations writing, given pair of linear equations are px plus 3y minus half p minus 3 equal to 0. Next 12x plus py minus p equal to 0. Now we writing the coefficients of x and y and constant terms, a1 equal to p, b1 equal to 3, c1 equal to minus half p minus 3, a2 equal to 12, b2 equal to p and c2 equal to minus p. Now here given they have infinitely solutions, so they have infinite solutions. So infinite solutions means what is the condition? a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not and equal to c1 by c2. So here a1 by a2 is p by 12, b1 by b2 equal to 3 by p and c1 by c2 equal to minus of p minus 3 by minus p. Now here any two ratios equalize, we get the p value. So if I am equalizing the first two ratios, p by 12 equal to 3 by p, by that cross multiplication, p into p, that is nothing but p square, and 12 into 3, that is nothing but 36. Now p square equal to 36. Now p equal to under root 36. Under root 36 means we can take plus or minus 6. So here we take positive or negative number, means here we taking the pair of linear equations. So equations to the coefficients may be positive numbers, otherwise negative numbers. So we take any value for p, positive 6 or negative 6, that is correct only. Okay.